Hey everyone, and once again, welcome back to the channel. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure that you get that notification that a new video has been posted. I'm trying to come up with new videos every week. Posted a new video. Just celebrating my mom personally, but I wanted this video to be just another special video. Just me talking about all those other women who had a huge impact in my life growing up. So as I said, that it wasn't an easy go of it for me per se. My mom and my dad broke up when I was 10, and my mom moved to the States a little while after that. So I really didn't have her there physically in my life for a good few years. I used to come on vacation and stuff, but she wasn't there all the time. But, it was the fact that she was such a powerful, strong woman, that she was friends with everyone, that she impacted so many people in her life, that so many people loved and support her, that they was there for us, that they stood up and they were essentially mothers towards us, even though they had their own family. So I just wanted to take this time to just, say thank you to them and celebrate their lives. So first and foremost, I want to start off with the two women who I would call my bedrock of my life. My dad's mom, who we called Mommy growing up. So, and my mom's grandma, who we called Ma. I want to start off by celebrating these two strong, these two strong queens. Like, they both had like large families, and the family was the most important to them. With mommy, my dad, mom, growing up, because my dad lived underneath the apartment underneath her house. So I was always with her essentially, and I would sneak outside as a very young age, go upstairs at 6 o'clock in the morning, have breakfast with her, and just pester her for a good 2 hours, asking tons of questions, asking her to make different things for me, just walking behind her consistently. But she used to complain all the time for that. But she also taught me so much about just having a morning routine, and making sure to eat a good breakfast, and how to cook. Like, after a while, she got tired of cooking for me, even as a kid, and she started teaching me like how to make stuff for myself. Sadly, my mom and brother had to deal with some of my experiments of cooking, but at least I learned how to cook initially from her, and that was really fun. She would like make some of the best salad, like jams and breads and sweet cakes, and and roti. Oh my god, like, she's one of the best chefs that I knew in my life growing up. But I just wanted to say, like, she was also there for me, like, emotionally as well. Like, she would go out of her way to ensure that I'm fed. If like sometimes when I came home from school and my dad probably wasn't home or didn't cook, there was a hot plate of food waiting there for me. Even if I don't feel like eating it, she would insist that, well, there's stuff to cook, I could just go cook or something. One of the things I really did appreciate is she really encouraged education and learning. Like, I remember every year for my birthday and for Christmas, which, if you think about it, my birthday is in March. So for Christmas, I used to get a book, and then for my birthday was the next book, and then at the beginning of summer was another book. So for 3 times a year, I used to get a new book to read, and then every 3 months after, I would have to give her a book report. And it was so freaking annoying. But no, she really encouraged me to read, and and tell stories, and I really appreciate that. I really did love that aspect. Even though as a teenager I told her no more books, I want to buy clothes or jewelry, and she complied. But she was nice. Oh, one funny story is when so interesting that we have to write an entrance exam to get into secondary school. So I had wrote that exam, and I passed for my first choice of secondary school. And my grandfather had called me downstairs by the car. He shook my hand and was like, congratulations, and then he gave me, I think, $20. And so when I went back upstairs, she was like, what did he give you? So I was like, oh, he gave me $20, and she flipped the fuck out. Like she went in his room and she like cursed him out so much. I felt so bad, so guilty. He just came back and gave me $100 additional. Oh, that was so good. Then he took me out for like food and dinner that night. She 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 was a tough woman. She was one of those women you don't want to mess with. Like she's nice to you, but if you get on the wrong side, you don't want to see it. But no, like she really also taught me the value of like sharing and stuff like that. One of the things I remember is if we had like field trips or had to go somewhere, she would like cook a whole set of food and like pack our bags with a bunch of snacks and juices and like food. And one day I asked her like why does she do all this, and she told me that it's good to share, it's good to give, because some people don't always have as much as we probably did. So it was always good to have and share. And plus, it helped makes friends. It helped you make friends as well. So she was thinking about me making friends even from a very young age. No, but she was a very powerful woman in my life, and I really did appreciate her. I do regret not going to the hospital to see her when she was sick, but I think I just didn't want to see her in a weakened state, because she was always a very strong, powerful woman to me, and I wanted to live with that memory. And that's honestly my memory of her, is just being strong, powerful, and in control. Ugh, I couldn't. Most people I got away with a lot of stuff with. I never got away with anything with her. Mommy, I really do love you. I miss you. Rest in peace. Ma, what could I say about this woman? Once again, another strong African lady who was able to raise 10 kids and all their grandkids and all their great grandkids and probably some great great grands as well. She's 98 going strong or 97 going strong, somewhere around there. She is like the apple of my eye, as we say in Trinidad. What I got from her, just growing up around, being around her, is all about a community spirit, and once again the importance of family. The fact that family should come first no matter what, that you should treat everybody the way you want to be treated. Like friends will come over and she would take care of them first before she take care of family, because to her they are an extension of us, and she want them to feel as welcome as us. Even if she didn't have enough food to feed everybody, she would make sure that everybody felt satisfied, even with the little that she had. She ensured that we was very disciplined. There was barely anything we could have gotten away with when we was by her. She ran a very tight shift. Like she had a very set schedule that I liked. Once again, waking up very early in the morning, following her with her routine, learning the different herbs that you could drink. Depending on what condition you probably just come down with, and working. Just learning how to rear animals and stuff like that was pretty fun growing up as well. It was just such a nice. She's such a joy to be around as well. Everybody in the community love her because she never bad talks anyone, and she never was rude to anyone, and you got that from her as well. She always tried to keep me, especially when my mom wasn't there, was to keep me on the straight and narrow, and to keep me out from falling into any of the wrong things that my cousins and them used to get up to. She had me on a short leash. Also, I love the fact that anytime I used to come back from vacation, come to visit, I was either too fat or too skinny, and both options required me eating her food. So yeah, once again, another great lady who could cook. So once again, Ma, very much love and appreciate you. I know I don't call often. It's something I'm always bad at. I'm trying. I'm working on it. But just to let you know, thank you for everything you've done for us. Okay, thank you for being there in my life. Love you. Okay, so another person I would like to celebrate is one of the person who took care of me from ever since I was a baby, I should say. She stepped up when my mom had a lot of events, fashion shows and stuff that she had to do, netball events. She always took care of me when I was sick, healthy, strong. She was always there for me, even when I became a teenager. So my cousin Beverly, she was one of the first surrogate moms that I had growing up, and I really do appreciate her. She's a Pisces, just like myself, so I think I got some of my bad habits from her, and which I appreciate. But I just love the fact that she was always there for me. One of the person that I could have like really connect with and talk to about anything, because she had a very open door policy. She never let me get away with anything. She knew when something was wrong and she pried it out to me, and she never let me like, you know, just slid by. She had me on a tight leash as well. There was hardly anything I could get away with her. And she always reminded me that at the end of the day, if my mom wasn't there, she is my second mom. So I never forgot that. So anytime she was around, I would have to be on like P's and Q's, because you know I would get a good clout on my head. But yeah, she like showed me. She opened my eyes to a lot of modern things that I didn't know about, and I really do love and appreciate her for that. So, Beverly, thank you so much, and I love you. Next is my aunt Judy. What could I say? Um, Judy, thank you for taking us in when my mom and dad broke up. Like, you invited us into your home. We became an extended part of your own family. I became your son in a sense, and your kids became my siblings. And you never made me feel out of place. You never made me feel second to anyone. You treated me just like your kids, which sometimes I regretted because I really didn't get away with anything. You encouraged me the importance of education as well. Like, when my mom wasn't there, you ensured that I never brought home a bad grade, and I hated when you had to come in school because you always picked the teacher side. But I did appreciate it. I know we fell out a lot, like we argued a lot, and I do apologize for that. Like, I'm sorry, but we always made up. You were always there for me, and anytime I called you, anything I want, anything I needed, you would have made the effort to get it for me, and I really do thank you so much. I thank you for making sure that I got politically and socially active and involved, because you were politically and socially active and involved. So I learned that from you. Probably learned some of my arguing skills from you as well. um, I wish I'd learned how to cook as good as you. I'm not that great at it, but at least you're better than my mom in that aspect. So, yeah. Um, so yeah. So once again, thank you for being there in my life. You play a huge part, and I love you too. One other person I want to talk about is my cousin Alicia, who passed away tragically a few years ago. Um, yeah, it's you had your own family, and when my mom wasn't there, you really, again, stepped up to the plate and ensured that, m- m- you know, we never miss anything that my mom would have wanted us to do. Like, you ensure that we had that cultural and that social upbringing that my mom had taught you, and you always ensure that we were active in something, sports or like an event or something. You one of the person who I looked up to because of your entrepreneurial spirit. Like, you was always that go-getter. You were the life of the party. You know, you were somebody that I always wanted to be around, even though we fell out a lot. Oh my god, we fell out a lot. I always liked being around you because you had a positive energy towards you as well, and I love that you've always pushed me to go out to my comfort zone, to do things that I won't necessarily do. I love the fact that you also had not only my back but all our family back. Like he was really a ride or die person for us, and I really do appreciate that. You really taught me the value of hard work and watching something pays off, and like believing in yourself and believing that you could really accomplish anything. And and the fact that my mom was able to teach you that, and you was able to then pass it on to me. I really do like want to say thanks, and I wish I had gotten the opportunity to really tell you this in your face, but thank you and I love you. It's too sad that you had to leave the way you did, but you know, at least you live on in a part of me and a part of your kids growing up, like in a part of our extended family. You really did make a lasting impression on everyone that you meet, and I just want to say, Alicia, thank you for being there and for being that person that I look up to and wanted to you know, be like. Um, so thank you. Okay, so lastly, I just want to say thanks to all the teachers in my high school, all the female teachers, all the female mothers in my high school that really was there for me for those 8 hours of the day where I was at school. So my high school, Cohen Hamilton, lovely place to be once you get involved in stuff. There's a very lovely school, and the teachers there really go above and beyond to make sure that the students feel loved and supported. So Miss Noel, Miss Archer, Miss Maurice, like thank you guys for being my high school moms essentially. I could have talked to you guys about anything. You guys really helped me with some of my anger management issues, really pushed me and got me involved to be more active, to find like different outlets to express myself, and to just encourage me to go beyond education and to find value in other things. And I want to say a special shout out to Mrs. Edwards, my drama teacher. You went above and beyond for your kids in the school, and I was one of those kids that really did appreciate and value that. You really helped me learn how to internalize some of my feelings, some of my anger, and delve deep into why I probably feel that way, and channel that into something positive, whether it be on the stage or whether it be involved in art or involved in debate or involved in the many different group projects, the many different projects or events or clubs that you encourage us to get involved into. And I really do appreciate that, and you did have a very lasting impact on the person I developed and the kind of man I am today. So thank you so much. So once again, guys, like I think we don't really give thanks to those people in our life, to tell them how much like we love and we support, we love them, and how much we appreciate their input and what it did while we was growing up to make us a better person. Like we tend to take a lot of people for granted, a lot of things for granted, and I just wanted to make this video to just tell all those people, that all those moms, all those strong female that I had in my life, those female figures I had in my life, that even though my mom wasn't there all the time, you guys really stepped in and filled that gap that I have. And having you guys there and having my mom there spiritually and physically at times really helped shape the kind of person I am today. Like, I love all of you, and happy Mother's Day. So if you like this video, please share it, comment in the comment section below, don't forget to subscribe, and guys, tell that person in your life, tell that mom, tell that female figure in your life that you love them and you appreciate them, and happy Mother's Day. Do something special for them. Remember, enjoy your day and live your life, okay?